Devil Volleyball is on the air. After an early exit in the state tournament last year, the Lady Red Devils, led by Coach Tara Lawler, look to take the next step as they do battle with the rest of Wyoming's 4A classes. Turn up the volume and raise those pitchforks high, and join us for Evanston Volleyball on KNYN 99.1, The Big Dog, with live video streaming online at mylocalradio.com. Red Devil Volleyball is brought to you by Auto Farm Chevrolet, Dr. McKay Frankum DDS, Westar Printing, the Best Western Dunmar Inn and the Legal Tender Restaurant, Wyoming Dental Specialties, Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau, Flex Fitness, Rocky Mountain Yeti, The Littlest Wood Shop, Evanston Regional Hospital, The Come On In Casper, Bear River Dental, Evanston Parks and Rec, Rocky Mountain Signs, Plains Tire, Arrowhead Dental, Uinta County School District Number 1, Elling Ford Brothers, and Trona Valley Federal Credit Union. And now, Red Devil Volleyball fans, sit back, relax, and get ready to scream for your team as we head to the arena to join the play-by-play voice of your Evanston Red Devils, ELAN OLLIFF.
Cokeville High School, Cokeville, Wyoming. That is where we are at. Welcome to Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN and mylocalradio.com. Today, the Red Devils play their third match of the day. We'll talk more about that on the pregame show. We are mere minutes away from the start of this third-place game between Evanston and the Cokeville Panthers. When we return, we will have a brief scene set, and we'll give you the starting lineups as we are going to jump right into this presentation of Red Devil, this first make presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 The Big Dog, with live video streaming online at mylocalradio.com.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
We're here to help strengthen our community. Yes, that's right. At Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, we take pride in belonging to our community. We encourage people of every race, gender, and belief to come together and give their all towards the betterment of our community. It's about people helping people. When you join our credit union, you also join a movement. At Trona Valley, we are thankful for our members, member NCUA, trust NCUA, a credit union system that is safe, sound, and secure.
If you're a person who enjoys comfort, affordability, and history, make sure you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn the next time you're in Evanston, Wyoming. In 1957, retired FBI agent Jack Dub Mills purchased the 17-unit motel referred to as the Oasis of the West that was frequented by stars like Dolly Parton and Tanya Tucker. Today, when you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, you'll enjoy the history while you relax in one of the 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres. Best Western Dunmar Inn. Reserve your rooms today, 307-789-3770.
Does your time at the dental office feel like this? Or like this? At Bear River Dental, we do everything we can to help your time at the dental office feel more like this. Call Bear River Dental today at 307-789-5608 to have a dental experience like this. That's Bear River Dental at 307-789-5608. We'll treat you well.
A pass to the Evanston Recreation Center gets you so much more than a weight room. A pass also gives you access to the pool, hot tub, steam rooms, cardio room, cycling studio, shooting range, basketball court, and locker rooms with showers. Passes also let you attend drop-in fitness classes at no additional cost, including Zumba, yoga, cycling, water aerobics, and strength training classes. Live your fit life with a pass to the Evanston Recreation Center. Payment plans available. Stop in today.
In business since 1936, Ellingford Brothers started with 3 brothers building bridges across Wyoming. Over the years, the company has expanded into different aspects tied to construction, including ready-mix, steel fabrication, heavy hauling, hotshot services, and crushers. Ellingford Brothers is reliable, honest, and offers competitive pricing. When it comes to all things construction, come to Ellingford Brothers in Evanston, Wyoming. Call today, 307-789-1515. The best place to stay when you're in Casper, Wyoming is the Come On In Hotel and Suites. This beautiful log hotel offers 5 hot tubs, 1 pool, a fitness center, and fabulous indoor atrium. Offering jacuzzi and fireplace suites, the guest rooms are comfortable and relaxing. Plus, every stay includes a delicious extended continental breakfast. Whenever you're in Casper, stay at the best place. Come On In Hotel and Suites. Come on in today. Come On In Hotel and Suites, Casper.
If you've been thinking about working out but don't know where to start, or have been working out but not seeing the results you wanted, come into Flex Fitness and we will help you find the right program to achieve your fitness goal. A Flex Fitness membership includes a new member orientation that will help you discover your workout personality type so you can achieve your best results. When you know your workout personality type, you'll have quicker recovery times, less injuries, and really start to enjoy your workouts. Flex Fitness, 100 Yellow Creek Road, next to Smith's in Evanston.
It's human nature to think the grass is always greener on the other side of the fence. That's not always true, especially when it comes to buying vehicles. This is Dennis Lynch, General Manager at Auto Farm Chevrolet. Dealerships pay the same price for new vehicles across America. The fact is, the best deals are right here, in your own backyard. The difference is that our employees are your neighbors, people you can trust. Please visit us first, Auto Farm Chevrolet. We are your community-driven dealer.
At beautiful Bear Lake, skiing, snowmobiling, sailing, and swimming are just some of the fun activities offered to recreationists. The Greater Bear Lake Valley offers prime hunting and fishing areas, whether it's trout fishing in the streams or ice fishing for Cisco on the lake, hunting deer or seeking elk along the high mountain ridges. The scenic corner of Utah and Idaho offers outdoor recreation and historical interests away from crowds and high prices. Visit bearlake.org for more information.
And welcome back to this First Bank presentation of Evanston Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 The Big Dog with live video streaming on mylocalradio.com. ELAN OLLIFF here joining you from Cokeville High School Gymnasium, site of the 2019 Cokeville Invitational. And we are getting ready for today's third place game matchup featuring the Evanston Red Devils taking on the... Sorry, I'm having a few, got distracted with something. The Evanston Red Devils taking on the Cokeville Panthers, the hosting team of this annual Invitational. 1 minute, 20-ish seconds on the board until we will be getting ready to get started. And that gives us just enough time to pour through our starting lineups here. First for Cokeville, the Panthers. And not starting lineups, but just varsity lineups. Number 2, Emma Teckert, a senior. Number 6, Camille Nate, a senior. Number 3, Allison Peterson, a senior. Number 10, Lily Richardson, a senior. Number 9, Bailey Allred, a senior. Number 1, Mallory Huffman, a senior. Number 14, the libero, Sydney Brown, a junior. Number 5, Riley Tykert, a junior. Number 7, Tana Tykert, a junior. Number 8, Harley Harmon, a junior. And number 12, Emmy Barnes, a sophomore. For Evanston, we have Taryn Wagstaff, a senior. Stacia Barker, a sophomore. The libero, Caitlin Matheson, a senior. Emily Freeland, a sophomore. Rachel Voss, a senior. Olivia Martin, a senior. Lauren Ellingford, a senior. And Zosha Nowakowski, a senior. So those are your starting lineups. We've got about 30 seconds left before we're ready to start this one. Cokeville in a top that's primarily white, but they have kind of a spider web type. Well, not really a spider web, because then you'll picture a spider web. But a very aggressive kind of race stripe looking stripes of black and orange on the arms and the collar. Black numbers and orange outline. Evanston going with the same jerseys they wore in the semifinal, which took place not too long ago. Dark blue jersey, white numerals, red outline. So we're ready to get started here, and this third place matchup, all the teams getting their final instructions from the coaches as we put zeros on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Cokeville Gymnasium. To our right, we have another consolation game going on for lower placing rather, between Mountain View and Preston. Both teams Evanston has played and beat. Evanston beat them earlier this morning, Mountain View earlier this morning, and beat Preston last night. Both of those matches in 4. Evanston has only suffered 2 losses on the young season, one of them to Mountain View last night in 5, and then in the semifinal to Star Valley in 3. Evanston looking to kind of bounce back from that and get things rolling. So Evanston getting their last-minute instructions from Tara Lawler, and right now you got to wonder, since you mentioned on the interview in our last game that they are banged up, and that is not just her opinion, I've heard it from multiple coaches, that they're a little dinged up, as one coach put it. So now the goal is just to get out of here healthy. Here come the Red Devils to meet the Panthers at the net. Tap hands, and we'll be getting started soon. The 3 Devils leading out the line: Haley Hayes, Lauren Ellingford, and number 12, Rachel Voss. Zeros on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard here at Cokeville Gymnasium. Third place game of the Cokeville Invitational. After this, Evanston's 2019 Cokeville Invitational will be done. They have 3 wins, 2 losses in the Invitational. Would love to walk out here with a 3rd place, but the showing that they have put on the last couple days makes me, for one, very excited to track this team along the 2019 season. And it looks like we are about ready to get started. First serve is going to be coming from Evanston, I believe. Yes. And Evanston will serve. Stacia Barker will be the first one to go for Evanston. And we're underway here in the 3rd place game. Received by Cokeville. Passed over the net by the Panthers. Here comes Voss with the kill. Rachel Voss. And it's 1-0 Evanston. Stacia Barker to serve for Evanston. 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard here in the first set. And the officials stopping play once again. We saw that a lot in the last match, just making sure everything is good to go. Received by Cokeville. Here comes the attack, and blocked by Ellingford. Another block by Evanston, and the ball travels backward, rebounded by Cokeville. Cokeville passes it over the net. Set by Wagstaff. There goes Zosha to try to get it over the net. The block. And the attack by Cokeville is deflected out of bounds by Evanston. 1-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Serving for Cokeville will be number 10, Lily Richardson. She serves it up, received by Ellingford. Set by Wagstaff, tapped by Voss, but it goes off the top of the net and down on the Evanston side. 2-1 Cokeville early in the first set on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Richardson with the serve. Received by Ellingford. Wagstaff with the set. Passed over the net by Freeland. Here comes the attack from Cokeville. Blocked by Voss. Tapped over by Zosha. And now Cokeville has to reset. The attack by Cokeville is out of bounds, and Evanston ties it up 2-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Haley Hayes to serve for Evanston. Received by Cokeville. The Panthers now launching an attack. Here it comes, and it is on the line, and they will give it to Cokeville. 3-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Panthers lead it. Number 9, Bailey Allred to serve for Cokeville. Received by Evanston. Set by Hayes. Attack by Ellingford. Finds the line on the near side of the net, and it's all knotted up at 3. As Ellingford will go serve now. Served by Ellingford. Received by Cokeville. Here comes the attack. Number 3 for Cokeville. Stuffed by Evanston. Allison Peterson with the attack, but Evanston with the block. And it's 4-3 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Ellingford to serve again. Received by Cokeville. It's going out of bounds, and it will land there. And that is a Western Wyoming Community College Evanston campus ace. Enter with passion, leave with purpose. Ace for Ellingford. And the serve by Ellingford, received by Cokeville. Number 6 receives for Cokeville. And now Freeland on the attack. And they will give it to Evanston. Freeland gets the kill, and it's 5-3 Red Devils. The sophomore has done well, and it's proven that she and Ellingford can be quite the duo on the outside. Received by Cokeville. Cokeville trying to attack, dig by Olivia Martin. Returned by Freeland, and it brushes the top of the tape and drops down. Emily Freeland with the second kill of the game, and it's 6-3 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. 7-3 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. A 5-point run. Evanston starting well. Ellingford serve received by Cokeville, blocked by Freeland and Voss, and it goes down. 8-3. And Evanston on a 6-point run. Serve received by Cokeville. The Panthers attack into the net. 9-3 Evanston. Timeout called by Cokeville, and we're going to take one here. 9-3 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard on this first make presentation of Evanston Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 The Big Dog, with live video streaming on mylocalradio.com.
Early Oregon-bound immigrants traveled through the Bear Lake Valley. U.S. Highway 30 basically follows the Oregon Trail. Many wagon trains stopped at Thomas L. Pegleg Smith Trading Post, located near Dingle, Idaho, for supplies. One traveler wrote of camping along Cotton Line Bear River, watching grass as tall as a man wave in the wind. Today, you don't have to ride in a wagon to visit Bear Lake Valley, but the rich history is still here to enjoy. Visit bearlake.org for more information.
Evanston Red Devils in the middle of a 7-point run. Lauren Ellingford serving here at the Cokeville Invitational in the Cokeville High School Gym in Cokeville, Wyoming. ELAN OLLIFF here. Thank you for joining me this evening for this third-place game of the 2019 Cokeville Invitational, featuring the Red Devils taking on the Cokeville Panthers. Ellingford serve received by the Panthers, and Riley Tykert with the kill there for Cokeville, ending a 7-point run. 9-4 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston leads here in set number 1. Serve by Cokeville, received by Evanston. Freeland bops it up. Hayes setting up an attack by Freeland, and it is received by the libero, Sydney Brown. And now an attack from Cokeville. Good diving dig there by Lauren Ellingford to keep it alive. Evanston returns the pass, and Cokeville will do right the same. Taryn Holt passes it over the net for Evanston. Cokeville with the attack. Another good dig by Lauren Ellingford. Slapped over the net by Emily Freeland. Now here comes the attack from Cokeville. Received by Ellingford. Another attack by Freeland, and that is going to go off of the Cokeville block and out of bounds to the back wall. 10-4 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Emily Freeland, 3 kills early in this one. Caitlin Matheson to serve for Evanston, and that is going to be a hard dig by Sydney Brown. Puts it over the net for Evanston, and right after that, Lauren Ellingford gets an attack in, slaps it across the net and into the ground for another Evanston point. 11-4 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. 2 kills for Lauren Ellingford. Serve received by Cokeville, and Cokeville's attack blocked by Evanston. Cokeville's going to have to reset. Sydney Brown passes it over the net, received by Lauren Ellingford. Set by Haley Hayes. Taryn Holt slaps it, and it finds a far corner. And Taryn Holt with a good, clean kill, and a candidate for your Dr. McKay Frankham Impact Physical, Dr. McKay Frankham Precision Play of the game, as Emma Tykert tries to attack Evanston, but her attack flies out of bounds. 13-4 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Serving for Evanston, Caitlin Matheson. Received by Cokeville. Here comes the attack, and it worked out well that time for Allison Peterson for Cokeville. 1 kill for Allison Peterson, and it is 13-5 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Serving will be the libero, Sydney Brown, for Cokeville. Received by Freeland. Freeland gets the set pass from Hayes, and it gets deflected out of bounds by Cokeville. No, they're going to award that point to Cokeville. My apologies. (13-6). Evanston. Cokeville gets the pass, gets the serve right back from Evanston, and Barker goes sky high and slaps it down onto the hardwood, and Stacia Barker gets the kill on that frantic set right there, or frantic volley right there. 14-6 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Here is Taryn Wagstaff to serve for the Evanston Red Devils. Serve received by Cokeville. Here comes the attack. Number 10. Didn't have time to look down at the name, but here comes the Evanston attack. Blocked by the Cokeville Panthers. Lily Richardson in on the block there for Cokeville, and it's 14-7 here in the first set. Serving for Cokeville as Evanston receives it. Freeland just pops it over and gets the kill. Emily Freeland, 4 kills in this first set. 7 points for Cokeville, 15 for your Evanston Red Devils here in the first set on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. And number 6, I don't have a number 6 on my roster for Evanston. Let's figure out what that is. As Evanston serve is received by Cokeville and slapped out of bounds. Evanston gets another point, 16-7 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Bailey Critchfield to serve for Evanston, the sophomore. Critchfield gets the serve right back from Cokeville and deflects it out of bounds. 16-8. Emma Tykert to serve for the Cokeville Panthers. Serve received by Ellingford. Good poke over by the Panthers. Here comes Ellingford on the attack thanks to the pass by Taryn Wagstaff, deflected out of bounds. And it's 17-8 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. The Red Devils leading it here in set one. Stacia Barker to serve. And it clears the net in right over. It looked like it was going to go in, but it flies up for a Western Wyoming Community College Evanston campus ace. Enter with passion, leave with purpose. Barker, that's also a candidate for the Dr. McKay Franco Precision Play of the Game. Attack by Cokeville, easily received by Evanston. Here comes Ellingford, who just pokes it over the net, something we've seen her do all day today. Ellingford is trying to receive the pass from Cokeville, but it kind of hits her awkwardly and lands out of bounds. 18-9 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. And service error on Cokeville, and it's now 19-9 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Haley Hayes checking in for the Red Devils. It's kind of hard to see the Cokeville numbers from where I'm at. They kind of blend in with that white really well. So we'll hopefully get more Cokeville names in the next set when they come to this side. Haley Hayes, serve received by Cokeville. The attack is in, and Cokeville cuts the gap to 9. 19-10. And received by Ellingford, set by Hayes. Ellingford just slaps it over the net, finds the hole. Two diving Panthers can't get to it, and it's 20-10 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. First set. Lauren Ellingford to serve for the Red Devils. Service received by Cokeville. Here comes the attack, and blocked by Rachel Voss and Taryn Holt, but they're going to call one of them for going into the net. 20-11 here in the first set on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. And serving will be number 5, Riley Tykert. And it goes out of bounds. Service error on Tykert. And Evanston, 21-11 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Caitlin Matheson to serve. Rachel Voss checking out. So too is Olivia Martin. Coming in. Stacia Barker back in there, as well as Emily Freeland. Received by Cokeville. Sydney Brown, the one. And now here comes the attack from Cokeville, set up by Hayes. Freeland. Her attack goes out of bounds, and it's a Cokeville point. 21-12 here on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston here in the third place game of the 2019 Cokeville Invitational. Sydney Brown to serve for Cokeville. Received by Ellingford. And now here comes the set by Hayes. Freeland on the attack, and it goes off of the hands of a Cokeville player. And it's actually, no, they're not going to say that. They're saying it didn't touch her. So 21-13. Evanston on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Received by Matheson. Set by Hayes. Taryn Holt with an unload there at the net. And now Cokeville is going to try their own attack, dug up by Ellingford. Slapped hard by Freeland, but it goes out of bounds. 21-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. A 3-point run for Cokeville. Serve by Cokeville into the net, Sydney Brown. 22-14. Red Devils lead on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard here in the first set. Taryn Wagstaff to serve for the Red Devils. Lauren Ellingford just saw the ball from the other match come to him. She just slapped it, said, "Get out of here." Great serve by Taryn Wagstaff. Diving Panthers trying to save it, but Evanston will get the pass back. Freeland passes it over the net. Here comes the Cokeville attack. Blocked by the Panthers, or by Evanston, as Panthers get a 4-hit call. 23-14, Evanston on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Received by Cokeville. Here comes the Cokeville attack again, and it goes out of bounds. It hits the foot of a spectator. 24-14, set points on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Correction, they did not give that point to Evanston. Looks like they gave it to Cokeville. 23-15. So that landed in there. Cokeville service received by Evanston. A diving dig by Taryn Wagstaff. Possible play of the game candidate. Wagstaff passes over to Freeland. Freeland just bops it over the net. Here comes the attack from Cokeville. Blocked by Evanston. And it is down, and Evanston sets up. Set point here. 24-15 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard in set one. Bailey Critchfield, the sophomore, to serve on set point number one. Received by Sydney Brown for Cokeville. Panthers attack, blocked by Evanston, and it is on the ground. Evanston takes set one, 25-15. So that is the end of the first set. We'll have the second set right after this. Final score of the first set, 25-15 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Your Red Devils lead 1-0 on this first bank presentation of Evanston Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 The Big Dog and live video streaming on mylocalradio.com.
Do you really think you can get a better deal on a vehicle in the city? Poppycock! Rocky Mountain Yeti is hungry for your business and will beat any bona fide deal on any vehicle, or they'll give it to you as a gift. Now that's legendary. Rocky Mountain Yeti Evanston, home of the 20-year, 200,000-mile legendary warranty, where legendary customer service is not a myth.
A pass to the Evanston Rec Center gives you access to 3 amazing weight rooms. As a serious weightlifter, you can accomplish all your goals of bulking and maximizing with our complete lines of Precor, Hoist, and Troy free weight equipment. If your weightlifting is more focused on firming, toning, core, and muscle strength, then you'll enjoy the Cybex equipment weight room. Don't wait another minute to reach your weight training goals. Live your fit life with a pass to the Evanston Rec Center. Stop in today, 275 Saddle Ridge Road.
It's human nature to think the grass is always greener on the other side of the fence. That's not always true, especially when it comes to buying vehicles. This is Dennis Lynch, General Manager at Auto Farm Chevrolet. Dealerships pay the same price for new vehicles across America. The fact is, the best deals are right here, in your own backyard. The difference is that our employees are your neighbors, people you can trust. Please visit us first, Auto Farm Chevrolet. We are your community-driven dealer.
History from the gangsters of the past like Babyface Nelson, Pretty Boy Floyd, and Bonnie and Clyde are at the Legal Tender restaurant located inside the Best Western Dunmar Inn. In 1957, retired FBI agent Jack Dub Mills purchased the motel. During his FBI career, Dub worked with many other famous agents like Elliot Ness and Sam Calley to take the criminals down. From the names on the menu to the nostalgia on the walls, notorious figures from the 1920s are all around. Come and enjoy a delicious meal surrounded by history today at the Legal Tender restaurant, 1601 Harrison Drive, Evanston.
Welcome back to this first bank presentation of Evanston Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 The Big Dog with live video streaming on mylocalradio.com. ELAN OLLIFF here. Thank you for joining me this evening for this third place game matchup here at the 2019 Cokeville Invitational featuring the Evanston Red Devils and the home standing Cokeville Panthers. Evanston won the first set 25-15, and things are looking pretty good for them. Lauren Ellingford with 2 kills. Emily Freeland with 4. Rachel Voss with 1 as well. So we'll go ahead and get set for the second set where Cokeville will be serving Lily Richardson, number 10 for Cokeville, will be the first service person as we put zeros on the clock here at Cokeville Gymnasium here at Cokeville High School in Cokeville, Wyoming. And we also put him on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Waiting for the beginning, Evanston trying to take third place here at Cokeville. They've been a lot of fun to watch over the last 2 days, and I, for one, cannot wait to see what they do in the 2019 season. This is technically preseason. We've got matches next week at Border Wars in Evanston, Wyoming. Checking out is Rachel Voss, and Caitlin Matheson will check in for her for the Red Devils, and we're ready to go. Lily Richardson with the opening serve, brought to you by Chef Piper Farmers Insurance. As Evanston's attack is blocked, dug up by Cokeville. Here comes the Cokeville attack, deflected by Wagstaff, passed over the net by Ellingford. Evanston fends off another attack from Cokeville. And again, this time it's Freeland who digs it up. Ellingford with her own attack, and it lands in the square, and Ellingford slapped that one hard. That first serve brought to you by Jeff Piper Farmers Insurance. Remember, Jeff knows insurance, locally owned. Call today for a quote at 307-789-5489 or stop on by at 341 Front Street in Evanston. Serve by Stacia Barker as Evanston takes an early lead in set 2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Barker with Freeland with a diving dig to stop a Cokeville attack. Wagstaff sets up, and Ellingford kill number 2 in the sets. 2-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard in set number 2. After this game, Evanston will take, I talked to Coach Lawler. She said they'll take the next 2 days off, Sunday and Monday because of the holiday. And then they'll be back in the gym and getting ready for Border Wars next weekend in Evanston. Cokeville with the attack, blocked by Rachel Voss, but it doesn't go on the right side of the net for her. And it's 2-1 Evanston. Bailey Allred to serve for the Panthers. Evanston awaiting the serve. Here it comes. Into the net. (3-1) Evanston here on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard at Cokeville Gymnasium in Cokeville, Wyoming. Sorry, our scoreboard cam keeps moving. Haley Hayes, the ace herself. 6 aces in this tournament, to my knowledge. At least. Here comes the attack from Cokeville, blocked by Evanston. And now here comes the pass from Cokeville. Evanston setting up their own attack. Guess who? Lauren Ellingford deflected out of bounds by the Cokeville block. 4-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Served by Evanston, received by Cokeville. Here comes setting up a little mini attack, but the set goes over the net and drops kind of in no man's land. 4-2 after that Cokeville point. And serving now will be Riley Tykert. Serve received by Evanston, set by Hayes. Ellingford with the hard block, and the block of Cokeville is not doing a lot against her. 6 kills in this set. Sorry, 4 kills in this set. She had 2 going into this one. Speaking of Ellingford, she'll do the serve. 5-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Received by Sydney Brown for Cokeville. Spiked by Cokeville, blocked by Evanston. Ellingford passes to Freeland, and Freeland's pass sails out of bounds as she was trying to clear the net with it. 5-3 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Set number 2, Evanston leads 1-0. Sydney Brown with the serve, the libero, wearing a black jersey. As opposed to everything else in the Cokeville attack, bounces off of a Red Devil shoe and onto the ground. 5-4 now on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. 1 point lead for the Red Devils. Sydney Brown with the serve. Received by Evanston. Haley Hayes. Emily Freeland heavy-handed into the hardwood of the Cokeville Gymnasium, and Evanston takes a 6-4 lead. Freeland, her 5th kill of the match. And Caitlin Matson will do the service now for the Red Devils. Serve received by Cokeville. Sydney Brown, but running in is Lily Richardson. And she tries to put it over the net, but it actually hits the top and comes right back down. 7-4 Evanston on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard here in set number 2. Caitlin Masson, received by Cokeville. Passed over by the Panthers. Evanston setting up an attack. It looks like it's going to be Taryn Holt. Holt just taps it over and it bounces off of a Panther. Number 2, Emma Tykert, and out of bounds. Taryn Holt with her 2nd kill in this game. She's had quite a good day. Matson serving for Evanston as they lead 8-4 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, and Matson puts it just on the right side of the far back line for Western Wyoming Community College Evanston campus. Ace. Enter with passion, leave with purpose. Matson bops it over. Tykert for Cokeville, passes it to Evanston, and it looks like it's going to bounce off of a Cokeville player and out of bounds. Nope, it bounced off an Evanston player. They're awarding the serve to Cokeville. Served by Cokeville, received by Evanston. Stacia Barker there to kind of knock it over the net. Pass by Cokeville. Received by the Red Devils. Setting up an attack. And Cokeville is able to receive it. And a light hit by Jana Tykert is forced out of bounds by the Red Devils. And now it is 9-6 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard here in set number 2. Camille Nates serves for Cokeville. Evanston passes it over the net by Taryn Holt for the Red Devils. Richardson tries to put it over the net, received by Evanston, and now Tykert digs it up, and Richardson tries to pass it over the net, but it actually goes into the net, and it's 10-6 Evanston on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Set number 2. Zosha Nowakowski checking in, as well as Taryn Wagstaff for Evanston. And Wagstaff will do the service. Received by Cokeville. Tykert with the dig, and now Evanston will set up their attack. And Barker slams it down there. A few Panthers bobble it, and it finally travels out of bounds. 11-6 on the 2nd kill by Stacia Barker. Evanston leads 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, and now Wagstaff with the service. Received by the Red Devils, and number 7, Jana Tykert, puts on the attack, and it works out beautifully for Cokeville. 11-7 now. And serving will be Emma Tykert. Received by Matson. Set by Wagstaff, but it goes diagonally over the net and out of bounds. 11-8. in set 2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Let's see what Emma Tykert has in store for the Red Devils. Received by Matson, low dig, and now passed over the net by Stacia Barker. Set up by Cokeville. Here comes the attack by Cokeville. Bounces off the top of the net, taking Barker and Zosha off their timing, and hits the hardwood on the Evanston side of the court. 11-9 on the Evanston on the Impact's Physical Therapy scoreboard. Freeland passes it over the net. Here comes the setup to the Panther attack. Now Evanston passes it over the net. Big attack by the Panthers, blasted out of bounds by Lauren Ellingford. 9-12 here. 11-10 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard in set 2. Serve by Emma Tykert. And it's dug into the net. A sliding Taryn Wagstaff tries to get there in time, but she couldn't make that happen. Timeout called, and we will take one as well. Score is 11-11 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard here in set 2 on this First Bank presentation of Evanston Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 The Big Dog, with live video streaming on mylocalradio.com.
The best live coverage of local sports, weather, local news, and radio classifieds, plus online streaming music, giveaways, and more. It's all on mylocalradio.com. Watch as your high school teams clash with their biggest rivals. Listen to the latest from your team's coaches. Catch up on local and regional news and stream your favorite music. Visit mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook and stream it all live.
Eleven's on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Set 2 of the third place game here on the 2019 Cokeville Invitational. ELAN OLLIFF coming to you live from Cokeville, Wyoming, here at the Cokeville High School Gymnasium on this First Bank presentation of Evanston Volleyball. Thank you so much for joining me this evening as the serve by Cokeville received by Evanston. Here we go. Set up for an attack by Cokeville, blocked by Evanston, and a diving stop by Emma Tykert for Cokeville. Evanston setting up their own attack. Stacia Barker finds the near side line, and it is now 12-11 Evanston. Stacia Barker, 3 kills in this one. And that is the tiebreaker in the second set, and that actually could be our Dr. McKay Frankham impact, or Dr. McKay Frankham precision play of the game. Serve by Evanston, and it is returned out of bounds. Evanston gets the point, 13-11. And another serve by Evanston, received by Cokeville. The attack into the net, dug up by Richardson. Evanston setting up the attack. Looks like Lauren Ellingford. Yes! Beautifully placed shot by Lauren Ellingford. No! Yep, they are going to award it to Evanston. It looked like the referee, Ellingford was talking to the referee for a minute, and it looked like they weren't going to get it. But they do, 14-11 here on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Served by Evanston. Here comes the attack from Cokeville. Dug up, running to chase it out of bounds is Ellingford, and she can't get there in time. 14-12. Served by Richardson, Lily Richardson, received by Evanston. Here comes Stacia Barker again with another kill. 4 kills for Stacia Barker, and she is having a game. And she will also get the serve. 14-13 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Coming in is Sydney Brown for Lily Richardson. Sorry, 15-12. They just corrected the scoreboard. And Stacia Parker with the serve. Received by Cokeville. Setting up the attack for Tykert. And it's dug up by Evanston. Here comes Ellingford. He just taps it over. Another dig, this time by the Panthers. Now Evanston with the kill and off of the hands of a Panther. And that is kill number 7 for Lauren Ellingford. 16-12 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Here in set number 2, Evanston leads it 1-0. Barker with the serve. Received by Cokeville. Here comes the attack, blocked by Evanston, out of bounds. And it's 16-13. Actually, I think they did award that point to Evanston. So it's 17-12 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Timeout called. We're going to take one as well. 17-12 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. This is a First Bank presentation of Evanston Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 The Big Dog with live video streaming on mylocalradio.com.
If you want your truck to really catch the eye, have the professionals at Plains Tire in Evanston install a custom lift kit with new tires and wheels. We've got a huge selection to choose from, so no matter what your style is, we've got the tires and wheels to make you smile. The way your truck looks reflects on you. Get the reflection you want with a lift kit, new tires, and wheels from Plains Tire in Evanston, the tire professionals. 157 Bear River Drive. Stop in today.
Stacia Barker to serve with 17-12 to score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. ELAN OLLIFF here bringing you the action. Thank you for joining me tonight. An attack by Cokeville deflected out of bounds by Evanston. And it's 17-13 here on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Haley Harmon to serve for Cokeville. Serve received by Evanston. Here comes Ellingford, who just pops it over with the palm of her hand. And Ellingford gets kill number 8. 18-13 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. At least I think it is. Yep, there it is. And now Haley Hayes checking in to serve for Evanston. Serve is just outside, and that'll be an error for the Red Devils. 18-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Serve by Riley Tykert. Received by Evanston. Ellingford puts it over the net. And now another chance for Cokeville. Big pass over the net by number 1, Mallory Hoffman. Evanston passes it right back over the net. Here comes Cokeville on the attack, and it lands out of bounds. And Evanston will get the point. 19-14 on Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Lauren Ellingford will serve now. 7 kills and 1 ace for Ellingford. And received by Sydney Brown. Tykert with the attack for Cokeville. Set up by Hayes, and Freeland right into Mallory Hoffman and into the ground. A kill for Emily Freeland. 6 kills, 1 block for the sophomore. And now here comes Ellingford to serve again. Received by Sydney Brown. Tykert to to Peterson. They'll send it over the net, and right there is Rachel Voss, who just jumps and assists it over the net and finds the empty part of the hardwood here at Cokeville Gym. Timeout called. We'll take one as well. 21-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard in set number 2. Evanston lead 1-0 on this First Bank presentation of Evanston Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 The Big Dog with live video streaming on mylocalradio.com.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
21-14, the score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston up by 7 as Ellingford gives the serve, received by Brown, and Cokeville. Allison Peterson on the kill to make it 21-15. Serve by Sydney Brown, the libero, for Cokeville. Received by Evanston. Set by Hayes. Emily Freeland slams it into the block. It travels out of bounds. Ellingford goes and gets it to where Freeland can pass it back over the net. And here comes the attack by Tykert. A diving dig by Hayes, and it's back over on the Cokeville side. Another attack and another diving dig by Hayes, except this time it goes sideways instead of up, and it's 16 points for Cokeville. 21-16 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Sydney Brown to serve again for Cokeville. And it's into the net. Evanston leads it 22-16 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Here in the 3rd place game at the Cokeville Invitational of 2019. ELAN OLLIFF here, coming to you live from Cokeville, Wyoming. Thank you for joining me tonight for this matchup. Set up by Cokeville, and Ellingford receives the attack. Here comes Freeland, who just passes it across the net. Running through is Sydney Brown for Cokeville, who sends it across the net for Cokeville. Good attack by Evanston, batted out of bounds, but running to catch it is Cokeville, and now they'll launch an attack. Now Stacia Barker will launch that attack right back at him, and it'll be deflected out of bounds. 23-16 here in the second set on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Stacia Barker, 5 kills in the match. Tykert with the attack into the net, and it's now set points for Evanston. Caitlin Matson, the libero for Evanston, and the white jersey with the red numbers. Here we go, the serve. Received by Cokeville. Set up for the attack by Richardson, but Evanston will receive it. Here comes Freeland with the attack. It is dug out by the Panthers. Tykert with another attack, blocked by Barker. And now Hayes will set up Ellingford to finish it. No, into the net she goes. 24-17. Here in the second set, Evanston leads 1-0. They also lead on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, 24-17. Set point number 2. This time, Cokeville will serve. Camille Nate with the serve, dug out by Ellingford, and it travels out of bounds for a Wyoming Community College Evanston campus ace. Enter with passion, leave with purpose. Nate with the serve. Received by Evanston, set by Hayes. Taryn Holt can't get there as it goes out of bounds. And it's 24-18. Launched it a little far out there. Camille Nate for Cokeville, dug up by Evanston and into the net. And another Western Wyoming Community College ace for the Panthers. 24-20, Evanston working on, I think, their 4th set point of this one. Evanston receives the serve, passes it right back to Cokeville. Attack from the Panthers. Now Evanston gets their own attack. It's going to be Freeland, received by Cokeville. Here comes the attack by Mallory Hoffman. Evanston is there now. Taryn Holt just bops it over the net. Bopped back by Richards, and Holt goes right back to her. This time Richardson can't get it. And Taryn Holt with her 3rd kill of the game. Evanston takes set 2, 25-20. That will put them 2 sets up to nothing. That concludes the second set. When we return on this First Bank presentation of Evanston Red Devil Volleyball, we will have the third set on KNYN 99.1 The Big Dog with live video streaming on mylocalradio.com.
There's an easy way to get a 10-day free pass to Flex Fitness. Log on to the Evanston Sport.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Signs, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
Hello, this is Dr. McKay Frankham. Something I've really enjoyed as a dentist over the past 20 years are the lasting friendships that I've formed with many of my patients. My staff is really great, and we try hard to make sure that every patient feels a warm welcome. It doesn't matter if it's your first visit or if you've been with us for years. Every patient is welcome and always appreciated. Our goal is to provide the best dental care possible at reasonable rates. Please call us today to schedule your appointment at 307-789-8910.
Go Red Devils!
Super kids deserve super care. Experience the difference with board-certified pediatricians Alan Brown, MD, and Bird Gilmartin, MD, at Uinta Medical Group. Whether it's tracking your child's overall health at Well Child Checks or helping your little ones feel better when they're sick, Dr. Brown and Dr. Gilmartin are here to help your child grow, learn, and thrive. Schedule an appointment with Dr. Brown or Dr. Gilmartin by calling 307-789-WELL 9355 or visit evanstonanytime.com.
Evanston leads 2-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. ELAN OLLIFF here coming to you from Cokeville, Wyoming, as the Red Devils lead the Cokeville Panthers 2-0 in the third place game of the 2019 Cokeville Invitational on this First Bank presentation of Evanston Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 The Big Dog with live video streaming online at mylocalradio.com. And Evanston doing pretty darn good. Multiple people with 5 kills. You've got Stacia Barker with 5, Emily Freeland with 5, as well as Lauren Ellingford with 7. Don't forget Taryn Holt. She's got 3, including the one that ended the set earlier. And that could be a nominee for, and that is a definite nominee for the Dr. McKay Frankham Precision Play of the Game. So Evanston will serve first in this one. They are 25 points away, and it's Stacia Barker with the first serve, received by Brown. Emma Tykert receives for Cokeville. Now they're setting up an attack here for Cokeville, and it's deflected out of bounds by Evanston. Checking in for Evanston will be Olivia Martin. Coming in for Stacia Barker. Served by Richardson for Cokeville. Received by Freeland, but it goes straight to the ground for Western Wyoming Community College, Evanston Campus Ace. By the way, that opening serve brought to you by Jeff Piper Insurance. Jeff knows insurance, locally owned. Call today for a quote at 307-789-5489 or stop in at 341 Front Street on Evanston as Zosha receives the serve from Cokeville, gets the pass, and then puts it over the net, and Zosha Nowakowski has kill number 1. 2-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. And now here comes Haley Hayes to serve for Evanston. Dug up by Cokeville. Here comes the attack by number 2, Tykert. And now Evanston will just pass it across the net. Another attack from Cokeville. This time it's received by Olivia Martin, and this time Evanston can't get it quite over the net. 3-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard here in set number 3. Service by Cokeville. Martin receives as Ellingford serves right into the block, or attacks right into the block of Cokeville. 4-1, and they stuff Ellingford for the first time today. Ellingford 7 kills, as she will receive the serve from Cokeville. Ellingford tries to get the attack, and she'll get it now. Ellingford, kill number 8 for her, and she will go back to serve for Evanston. 4-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston leads 2-0 here at the Cokeville gym. Third place game of the Cokeville Invitational, but it might as well be a home game for the Cokeville Panthers. Service by Ellingford. Deflected out of bounds, running over is Cokeville to get it. Tykert passes it over the net, and Voss gets the set from Hayes and puts it right into the net, and it's 5-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Coming in for the Panthers, Emmy Barnes to serve. She delivers. Received by Ellingford, chased down by Hayes. There is Freeland to pass it over the net. And the attack by Tykert, Emma Tykert, is over the Evanston block, and it's 6-2 Cokeville here on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Service by Cokeville. Barnes was the serve person for Cokeville, but right there is Taryn Holt again, who just finds the hole and exploits it. 4 kills for Holt. Serving will be Caitlin Matheson for the Red Devils. Received by Cokeville. Sydney Brown passes it over the net. Ellingford sets over to Hayes, and Holt pops it over, almost got another kill, but Holt gets a block on the Cokeville attack, and it goes out of bounds off of a Cokeville player, and Evanston now has a 3, cuts the deficit to 2, 6-4 here on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard in set 2. Ellingford gets the pass, and it looks like they're going to get Stacia Barker, I believe, for running into the net, and it is now 7-4. Cokeville. Sydney Brown to serve for Cokeville. Received by Matson, set by Hayes. Here comes Ellingford, who just passes it over the net. And now Hayes with a dig on the Cokeville attack, but the dig is very, very shallow. Barker can't get it high enough, and it drops after the third hit, and Cokeville gets an 8-4 lead on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Serve by Sydney Brown. Stacia Barker, though, gets the pass from Hayes and slams it down for kill number 6. 8-5 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard in Evanston. We'll turn it over to Taryn Wagstaff to serve. Serve by Wagstaff. And it's a low serve. 2 Panthers dig for it. It is bopped out of bounds and passed over the net by Cokeville somehow, some way. And Emily Freeland winds up on the attack attempt, but it's a little strong as it just nails the bleachers in the back. 9-5 Cokeville in this third set. Evanston leads 2-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Third place game of the 2019 Cokeville Invitational, and Haley Harmon, Cammie Nate serves it into the net for a service error, and it's 9-6 Cokeville. Bailey Critchfield to serve for Evanston, the sophomore. Received by Brown. Here comes the attack from Mallory Hoffman, received by Evanston. Stacia Barker just pops it over the net. Cokeville launching another attack, and this time Jana Tykert can't get it done. She misfires, swings and misses, strike one, and that will be a point for Evanston. 9-7 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Bailey Critchfield, the sophomore, still serving, and that one nearly an ace, but a good dig by Cokeville. They'll pass it over the net. Wagstaff goes to the ground to dig it out. Here comes the attack by Richardson into the net, and it is now a 1-point lead for Cokeville as Evanston's on a 3-point run on the serve of Bailey Critchfield. And Critchfield serves into the net, and it's now 10-8 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston trails by 2, but leads 2-0. Emma Tykert to serve for the Panthers. Received by Matheson. Set by Wagstaff, just bopped by Ellingford, but not strong enough. And it's 11-8 at Cokeville here in set number 3 in the third place game. Emma Tykert serves again, received by Matheson. And running to try to get the set is Wagstaff, but she can't quite get there in time. One thing we've seen over and over throughout the few days is Wagstaff is not afraid to sacrifice her body to get the ball. Tykert with the serve. Passed over by Bailey Critchfield. Set over to Cokeville on the attack. Now Ellingford's going to get her attack. Received by the Panthers. Another Cokeville attack coming, blocked by Evanston. Critchfield digs it up over to Ellingford, who puts up an attack, blocked by Stacia Barker, hammered down by Zosha, and Cokeville will pass it over the net. Received by Ellingford. Ellingford on the attack off of the Cokeville block and out of bounds. And Ellingford with kill number 10. And it is 12-9 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Serving will be Stacia Barker for Evanston. And that is going to hit the ground for a Western Wyoming Community College Evanston campus ace. Enter with passion, leave with purpose. Stacia Barker, her second ace of the game, and it is now 10-12 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Attack by the Panthers, blocked by Voss, but she can't get a handle on it to return it. And it is now 13-10 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Front line featuring Voss, Wagstaff, and Zosha. Received by Evanston. Zosha slams it into the block. It deflects back. And now here comes the attack from the Panthers, and they will award it to Evanston as it misses. And it's now 13-11. Timeout called. We're going to take one, too. 13. Oh, sorry, it's not a timeout. Cokeville leading 13-11 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Haley Hayes to serve. The ace hasn't gotten one yet. Cokeville with the attack by Tykert. Now Critchfield over to Ellingford. Ellingford slaps it across the net. Here comes the attack by Cokeville. Digging it is Hayes. Running over to get it is Holt. And Voss will pass it over the net. It's block attempt by Evanston, but they receive it thanks to Critchfield. Ellingford with the kill, and it's out of bounds. Kill attempt, and it's out of bounds. 14-11 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard in set number 3. Evanston leads 2-0. Service received by Evanston. Ellingford passes it over the net. And here comes Tykert with the attack, and it's blocked by Evanston. Travels across the net and falls on the Cokeville side. 14-12, Cokeville. And now here comes Lauren Ellingford to serve. Ellingford serves into the net. Very uncharacteristic for her. She has one ace already, and it's 15-12 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston trails by 3. Emmy Barnes to serve for Cokeville. Received by Evanston. Popped up by Hayes. Over the net it goes by Olivia Martin, and now here comes the Cokeville attack, and it's in there. Allison Peterson for Cokeville gets the kill, her third one of the game, and it's 16-12 Cokeville on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard in the third set. Evanston leads 2-0. Emmy Barnes to serve again, received by Martin. Holt bops it over the net, bopped out of bounds by Cokeville. And now another kill. Sorry, not a kill. And now it's 16-13 Evanston on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. To serve, Caitlin Matson. Dug up by Sydney Brown. Here comes the attack by Tykert, and it's blocked out of bounds into the face of the official. So they'll award it as it is out of bounds. That's a fair boundary. So now here comes Sydney Brown again. Hayes over to Freeland, who puts it into the Cokeville block. And they will say it went out of bounds. So Evanston goes 14-17, or 17-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston down by 3. They lead 2-0. If they can come back and win the set, this thing is over. And our games here at Cokeville will come to an end. Wagstaff with the serve. Response by Barnes, and the attack by Cokeville falls on the Evanston side of the net. 18-14 here in the third set. Coming in is Jana Tykert, who is one of the people who really likes to put a lot of power into her attack. Speaking of attack, there is an attack from Zosha, and a second kill for Zosha Nowakowski. 18-15, the score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, and Bailey Critchfield, the sophomore, we're seeing her get a lot of playtime in this one. Possibly one to look out for in the future for Evanston. Here comes Tykert for the attack, bopped over the net by Evanston, and is Cokeville going to keep it alive? Yes, they do somehow get the pass over. Received for Zosha to try to get the attack. Received by Barnes for the Panthers. Blocked by Evanston, and they're going to call Evanston for a lift. And it's 19-15, Cokeville on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. And the serve by Emma Tykert. It bounces just over the net. It looked like it was going to be an error. Here comes the attack from Ellingford, received by Cokeville. Another one by Cokeville as they slam it in there. Ellingford's going to get another chance, just kind of pushes it over. And they're going to call Ellingford for running into the net. 20-15 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Emma Tykert with the serve, and this time it does go into the net. 20-16 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. And Stacia Barker with the serve. Response by Sydney Brown. Here comes the Panthers, and it goes out of bounds, and it is 20-17 here on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard at the Cokeville Gymnasium. The game to the right of us is wrapped up. The gold medal game not scheduled to take place for another hour. So all eyes are on this third place game. Evanston trying to get the attack, and they don't, as Taryn Wagstaff went up to try to poke it over, and it didn't work out. 21-17 here on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Timeout called. We're going to take one as well. 21-17. Evanston leads 2-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. You're listening to a First Bank presentation of Evanston Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 The Big Dog, with live video streaming on mylocalradio.com.
It's important to feel like you belong. At Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, we understand the value of connection. When you become a member, you join our family. You become an owner of a not-for-profit financial organization, and your success becomes our success. We give back to our members by offering lower loan rates, fewer fees, higher yields, and more products and services. Become a member of Trona Valley Federal Credit Union today, and let's work together to reach your financial goals. We're a caring partner here for you. Member NCUA.
This broadcast also brought to you in part by Arrowhead Dental. Check out their website for their full list of services. That's arrowheaddentalwy.com. Again, that's arrowheaddentalwy.com. 21-17, the score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston leads it 2-0, and a service error makes it a 3-point set. Evanston trails 21-18 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, but they will have the service. Haley Hayes to serve. ELAN OLLIFF bringing you the action here in Cokeville. Thank you so much for joining me on this Saturday night. Third place game of the 2019 Cokeville Invitational, Evanston versus Cokeville. Haley Hayes with the serve, response by Brown. Cokeville passes over. Here comes Ellingford on the attack, and it is blocked. And now here comes the Tykert attack from Cokeville. And Taryn Holt goes up and gets it hard. And now Tykert tries to tap it over. Holt says no, and now Evanston will pass it right back over the net. Here comes Cokeville, and a dig by Matheson, and number 3, Allison Peterson, goes up, gets it, and puts it down on the Evanston side of the Cokeville Gymnasium. 22-18 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston leads 2-0. Here comes the serve by Cokeville, set by Hayes. Ellingford with the attack, and it's and it is inbounds. They're going to award it, and Evanston 3 for Lauren, 11 kills for Lauren Ellingford, and now a 3-point deficit here in the set. Ellingford with the serve, received by Cokeville. Here comes the Tykert attack, blocked by Evanston, running to get it is Hayes. Ellingford passes it over the net, received by Brown. Richardson sets up Tykert. Beautiful block dig by Ellingford. Matheson over the net, and now here comes another attack by Cokeville right into Hayes, who was waiting for it. Now here comes Freeland with the attack for Evanston. Another Cokeville attack coming. This time it's easily dug up by the Red Devils. Freeland hits it hard, and it goes out of bounds. 23-19. Cokeville. Evanston won the first 2 sets, 25-15, 25-20, and now trail here in the third. 23-19. Served by Cokeville, received by the Red Devils. Hayes puts it up, and there Voss tried to get it over. Evanston waiting for the attack, and it brushes off the net and goes on the Evanston side of the court. Set point for the Panthers. For the Panthers. Received by Matheson, set by Hayes. And Freeland gets the attack, and it is bobbled around, barely clears the net. Evanston returns, and now Hayes setting up Freeland. Freeland trying to find it. Rebound by Emma Tykert. Set up by Hayes. Ellingford just taps it over, tries to find somewhere to put it. And Emma Tykert with the kill, and it's out of bounds. 24-20. Kill attempt, and it's out of bounds. 24-20. And now Matheson will serve for Evanston. Received by the Panthers. Third hit is going to clear the net. Matheson sets it up for a waiting Hayes, and Stacia Barker is there for the 7th kill of the game, and it is 21-24. That timeout called, and that might be a candidate for Dr. McKay Frankham. Precision play of the game. 21-24 the score. Cokeville leads on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard on this first break presentation of Evanston Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 the Big Dog, with live video streaming on mylocalradio.com.
There's an easy way to get a 10-day free pass to Flex Fitness. Log on to the Evanston sports pages at mylocalradio.com and click on the Flex Fitness logo. This is Mike Gatewood, co-owner of Flex Fitness in Evanston. When you click on the Flex Fitness logo displayed on the Evanston sports pages at mylocalradio.com, we'll give you a 10-day free pass to work out here at Flex Fitness. Log on right now and get your 10-day free pass to Flex Fitness. Click on Flex Fitness on the Evanston sports pages at mylocalradio.com and come check us out.
Back to live action here as Cokeville on a set point. Evanston set by Hayes. And Freeland gets blocked by the Evanston, or by the Cokeville block. Freeland taps it over, and now they're going to call a lift on Evanston, and that ends the set. 25-21, Cokeville staves off the defeat here. And that concludes the third set. We'll be right back with the fourth set right after this break on this first make presentation of Evanston Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 The Big Dog, with live video streaming on mylocalradio.com.
When you run a farm or ranch, you understand how important water is when it comes to your animals. Not only does it matter for the overall health of your animals, but it directly ties to your bottom line. Ellingford Brothers sells cement water troughs and custom-built critter ladders, culverts, head gates, and septic tanks. See how Ellingford Brothers can help you with water options for your farm or ranch. Call today, 307-789-1515. That's 789-1515. The best place to stay when you're in Casper, Wyoming is the Come On In Hotel and Suites. This beautiful log hotel offers 5 hot tubs, 1 pool, a fitness center, and fabulous indoor atrium. Offering jacuzzi and fireplace suites, the guest rooms are comfortable and relaxing. Plus, every stay includes a delicious extended continental breakfast. Whenever you're in Casper, stay at the best place. Come On In Hotel and Suites. Come on in today. Come On In Hotel and Suites, Casper.
What do you do when you lose a tooth?
Put it under your pillow. Under my pillow. Like a treasure chest so you could put it in.
Why do you do that?
Because then the tooth fairy comes for the tooth fairy. So the tooth fairy can come get them.
And then what happens?
I get money.
We may not be the tooth fairy, but we can still take care of your teeth. Bear River Dental in Evanston.
Evanston leads 2-1 on this first make presentation of Evanston Red Devil Volleyball on mylocalradio.com and KNYN 99.1 The Big Dog. ELAN OLLIFF here, bringing you the action from the Cokeville court. Third place game of the Cokeville Invitational. Evanston trying to get their way into third place after beating Mountain View in 4 in the first round earlier this morning, and then losing in 3 to Star Valley. So now they're trying to come away with a third place finish here, as Evanston trying to get things going here. They have looked very good in this matchup. They beat Cokeville 25-15 in the first set and then 25-20 in the second set, barely losing 25-21 in this third set. Fourth set, right around the corners. Matter of fact, as I say that, they put the 1 minute on the scoreboard, which means we're ready to go. Cokeville will serve first, and it will be Lily Richardson for the Panthers. And received by Ellingford. We're underway here in the fourth set, and they're going to give Cokeville the opening point as the block went into the net by Evanston. Lily Richardson to serve again. Received by Matson, set by Wagstaff. Here's Ellingford. Ellingford into the Cokeville block, but Matson is ready and waiting And an attack from Freeland goes into the net. 2-0 Cokeville to start this one off on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard here at the Cokeville Gymnasium. And that one is going to be dug up by Mattson, but goes under the net for a Western Wyoming Community College Evanston campus ace. Enter with passion, leave with purpose. Also, that the opening set of each set, opening serve of each set, as another ace happens there for Richardson, is brought to you by Jeff Piper Farmers Insurance. Jeff knows insurance, locally owned. And for a quote, call 307-789-5489 or stop by at 341 Front Street in Evanston. Speaking of Evanston, they launch an attack off of a Barker, and then it's launched out of bounds by Cokeville, and Evanston gets their first points of the fourth set. Serving for Evanston will be Stacia Barker. And here it comes. Dug up by Tykert. And a big move there by Allison Peterson, who just kind of pokes it over the net. And it is now 5-1 Cokeville here in the fourth set. On the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Served by number 9, Bailey Allred. Received by Freeland. Here comes Ellingford, stopped by Sydney Brown. And now the attack by Tykert for Cokeville, right into Olivia Martin. As Ellingford tries to poke it over the net, but it goes across the net and back down on the Evanston side. 6-1 Cokeville to start the fourth set off. Service by Allred. Ellingford kind of pokes it over the net. Diving dig by Allred. And now Voss with the kill. And Voss will get her second kill of the game. It is 6-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Coming out is Zosha and to take the serve. And Taryn Wagstaff. Taking the serve will be Haley Hayes. 6 aces in this tournament. 2 against Preston, 7 aces, excuse me. 4 against Mountain View in the first game. And a block by Evanston makes it 6-3, and Hayes will go again. So 7 aces in this tournament. That doesn't include if she got any in Rich, because we don't have that stat available for you. Here comes the attack by Cokeville, blocked by Voss and Holt. And it's now 6-4 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Hayes leading a 3-point run. Received by Emma Tykert. Another attack from Cokeville, dug up by Emily Freeland. Here comes the kill attempt by Ellingford. And another block, but this time Evanston blocks it out of bounds. And it's 7-4 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Set number 4, Evanston leads 2-1. Emmy Barnes to take the serve for Cokeville. Received by Freeland. Set up by Hayes over to Ellingford, and Ellingford is blocked, and Cokeville will pass it right back. Ellingford gets another one across the net. And now Cokeville with a good attack chance, but it is received by Evanston. Ellingford again with another attack, a diving stop by Mallory Hoffman, and this time the attack from Cokeville goes out of bounds. Actually, they will get Emma Tykert for running into the net, excuse me. 7-5 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Ellingford to serve for Evanston. Brown receives for Cokeville. No one is really there to get it till Barnes runs up and digs it out and sends it over the net. Freeland slaps it over the tape for the Devils. And now here comes an attack by Freeland again, and this one is out. And it is 8-5 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard here in the fourth set. Evanston leads 2-1 on KNYN 99.1, the Big Dog, with live video streaming on mylocalradio.com. Sydney Brown with the serve, received by Ellingford. Set up by set to Voss. Voss tries to go over the net, blocked by the Panthers, and they'll send it across the net. Dug up by Freeland. Freeland over to Hayes. Hayes to Freeland. Freeland with the tap kill. And Emily Freeland with 7 kills in this one. Eight to 6 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, and Caitlin Masson to serve. Receive by Sydney Brown for Cokeville. Here comes the attack by Emma Tykert, and it's off the Evanston block and travels to the back wall. It is now 9-6 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. And Camille Nate, to serve for Cokeville. Ellingford across the net. Now here comes the attack from Jenna Tykert, blocked by Evanston, and it's going out of bounds on the Cokeville side. And it's 9-7. Cokeville on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard in the fourth set. Evanston leads, though, 2-1. Stacia Barker to serve for Evanston. Sorry, that's Taryn Wagstaff, number 2. Here comes the set. Jenna Tykert on the attack, dug up by Emily Freeland. Now here comes a big attack from Freeland, blocked by Cokeville. Set by Wagstaff. Zosha pokes it over the net. And now here come the Panthers. Jenna Tykert. Jenna Tykert with the kill. And it is 10-7 Cokeville on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Emma Tykert to serve for Cokeville. And returned by Ellingford. Set up for the block by Evanston, who blocks it down onto the Panther side. Sorry, I fell behind a little bit there. And it is now 11-7. Wow, excuse me. 10-8 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Bouncing it a lot is Bailey Critchfield, the sophomore who serves for Evanston. And it's a response back into the net by Cokeville. 1 point set, 10-9 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Come on, Devils. And the serve. Brown receives. The attack by Cokeville, stopped by Critchfield, and it's over the net somehow, some way. Evanston getting ready for the Cokeville attack, blocked by Evanston. Here comes the set. Richardson with the attack, barely over the net, as Matheson calls for an attack from Ellingford. Response by Cokeville, and it goes out of bounds, and Evanston ties it up. All knotted up at 10 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, and Evanston leads 2-1, but tied on the set, and a missed serve by Bailey Critchfield now makes it 11-10, Cokeville. Lily Richardson to serve for Cokeville. Received by Evanston. Here comes the set for the Ellingford attack, and pass received by Cokeville. They'll pass it over the net. Here comes Evanston. And Zosha went for a huge smack, but it looks like it got deflected out of bounds. Not deflected out of bounds, but it looks like she might have double hit it, and it's now 12-10 Cokeville. Lily Richardson with the serve, received by Matheson. Set by Wagstaff. And Barker with the hard hit, received by Cokeville. Tykert passes it over for the Panthers. Now here comes Ellingford for the Devils, and what a smackdown on that ball she laid. And it is now 11 points for Evanston. 12-11. They trail by 1 here in the fourth set, but lead 2-1. Kill number 12 for Lauren Ellingford. Stacia Barker with the serve. Dug up by Sydney Brown. Tykert tries to serve into the net. Excuse me, that was Bailey Allred. Tries to attack into the net. And it's all knotted up at 12 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Brown digs up the Evanston serve, and it's going to be a lift on Cokeville. Evanston has their first lead of the set. Coming out is KNYN. Coming in is Haley Harmon for Cokeville. Stacia Barker leading a 3-point run by Evanston. Here comes the attack by Cokeville into the net, and Evanston has a 2-point lead, 14-12 here in the fourth set. On the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, they lead it also 2-1. Stacia Barker with the serve. Received by Evanston, Tykert. And now the attack by Cokeville, blocked by Evanston, and it falls on the Evanston side of the net. 14-13 Cokeville. Bailey Allred to serve for the Panthers. And received by Olivia Martin. Here comes Zosha. Zosha blocked by Cokeville. Critchfield chases it down, passed over the net by Ellingford. And now here comes the set for the Tykert attack. On her knees to get it is Critchfield. Ellingford into the block of Cokeville, and it goes on the other side of the net. And it's 14-all here in the fourth set. Bailey Allred to serve again for Cokeville. Received by Evanston. Ellingford passes it over the net, received by Emma Tykert. Here comes the attack by another Tykert, Allison Pearson, and it lands on the Evanston side of the net. Excuse me, no, they will award the point to Evanston. It's 15-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. So it was it must have gone out of bounds. Haley Hayes to serve for the Red Devils. Sydney Brown goes down to get it. Here comes the attack from Cokeville. Waiting for it was Hayes. Bailey Critchfield over to Ellingford, who passes it over the net. Now in another attack by Cokeville. Olivia Martin now to Ellingford. Dug up there by Critchfield, and it looked like it touched the ground, but no whistle. So they keep playing on. Holt puts it over the net. Chasing it is Cokeville. The attack and a diving stop by Bailey Critchfield as Ellingford passes it over the net. Set up for the attack by Cokeville, who just taps it, and it's blocked by the duo of Holt and Voss. 16-14 Evanston on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Oh, nope, they're not going to give that point to Evanston. Still 16-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Now it's 15-14. Or 15-15, sorry. So now they finally get it right on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Okay, 15-16, Cokeville. Apologies to all of our to you listening and watching out there, as Evanston gets a kill from Lauren Ellingford, her 13th of the game, and it's all knotted up at 16. Ellingford with the serve. Received by Cokeville. The attack received by Olivia Martin. Now here comes Emily Freeland. Freeland passes it over the net. Here comes Cokeville. And it is deflected out of bounds by Evanston. Allison Pearson on the kill for the Panthers, her 4th of the game, and it's 17-16 Cokeville. Sydney Brown to serve for the Panthers. Dug up by Freeland. And running in to try to get it is Hayes, but she gets there to kind of shoulder it under the net And it's now 18-16 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Timeout called by Coach Lawler. And we will be right back on this first make presentation of Evanston Red Devil Volleyball on 99.1 KNYN, the Big Dog, with video streaming on mylocalradio.com.
The brain needs to be fed just like the rest of the body. It's a fact that students learn more and get better grades when they're not hungry at school. This is Linda Martin, Food Service Director at Uinta County School District No. 1. We invite every student to eat school lunch every day. Our food service staff works hard to provide delicious meals that are healthy and delivered quickly to ensure our students are getting what they need to maximize learning throughout the day.
Uinta County School District No. 1, Pathway to Excellence.
18-16 Cokeville on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Right now, Evanston leads 2-1. Elan OLLIFF here bringing you the action live from the Cokeville Invitational third place game, where Evanston trying to win this set and claim third place in the 2019 Cokeville Invitational. Sydney Brown the serve for Cokeville. Voss bats it over the net, and now here comes Emma Tykert, who just passes it over for Cokeville. Emily Freeland just taps it over the net, trying to find an open hole. Hayes receives the pass from Cokeville. Hayes now going to pass it over herself. Slapped over by the Panthers, and now here comes Holt trying to find some room there, and it is chased down by Cokeville. Attack opportunity by Cokeville, easily received by the Red Devils, and then Emily Freeland goes up on that pass and puts it out of bounds off of a Panther, and it is now 18-17 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Matheson to serve for the Red Devils, received by Barnes. Set up for the attack by Tykert, Emma Tykert. And now here comes Holt, who just throws it through, finds the far side corner, and Taryn Holt ties it up at 18. Near side corner, Holt with her 5th kill as Evanston serves. Freeland passes it over the net. Richardson with the attack and slams it down. 19-18 for Cokeville. Cokeville trails 2-1, but lead on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard in set 4, 19-18. Haley Harmon serves, received by Freeland. Ellingford tries to find open space. They've already hit it twice. They got to clear the net. Cokeville does exactly that. And now Freeland just tips it over the net. And a lift will be called on Cokeville. We're even at 19. Here in set number 4 in the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. They played at 25. And if Cokeville wins this set and forces a 5th set, they'll play to 15. Taryn Wagstaff to serve for Evanston. Received by Barnes. Set up for the Jenna Tykert attack, dug up by Matson. Here comes Freeland, who just taps it over the net. Here comes Jenna Tykert again with a good dig by Ellingford. Freeland, who pops it over, received by Tykert. And now Richardson with her own attack, blocked by Evanston. It's on the ground. It was not on the ground. Great recovery there by the Red Devils, who send it over the net, but that time Sydney Brown gets there. Janet Tykert gets there and puts Cokeville on top, 20-19. 3 kills for Janet Tykert. As it goes straight into the hardwood here at the Cokeville Gymnasium. Emma Tykert's pass barely clears the net. And they're going to call, I believe, Taryn Wagstaff for running into the net, and it's 21-19. Serve by Cokeville, received by Ellingford. Red Devil attack by Freeland. Received well by the Panthers. Good hit there by Cokeville, who just passes over the net. Freeland with the kill on the near side corner, and it's 21-19. 8 kills by Emily Freeland in this game. And now sophomore Bailey Critchfield to serve for Evanston. Lauren Ellingford just needed to tie her shoe, and we're ready to go. Critchfield serves. Received by Brown. Here comes the attack from Cokeville. Popped up by Ellingford. Ellingford gets the pass and goes for the attack. Bops it over the net, and it goes out of bounds. And it's 22-20. Cokeville here in the fourth on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Lily Richardson to serve for Cokeville. Received by Mattson. Set by Wagstaff, and Barker finds the hole, and it's 22-21. Stacia Barker with her 8th kill of the game. Evanston trailing by 1 on that kill by Stacia Barker. Popped up, here comes the attack from Cokeville, blocked by Rachel Voss. And another attack from Cokeville denied by the Red Devils. Defense popped up by Ellingford, looked like it was gonna drop, but a good diving dig by the Panthers. Slapped by Rachel Voss. Good deflection there by Emma Tykert. Passed over by Cokeville, received by Evanston. Attack Ellingford, and it's down on the ground inside the square on the near side. 22-all here in this fourth set. Ellingford with kill number 14. Stacia Barker, two aces already in this game. To serve for Evanston. Cokeville returns the serve, and now Ellingford will try to go and attack. It's deflected out of bounds. Running over to get it is Cokeville. Passes over the net. Received by Voss, and Zosha passes over the net with 2 hands. Received by Ellingford, who just bops it down there, and it hits the ground. And Lauren Ellingford puts them up 23-22. 15th kill for Lauren Ellingford, and it is 22-all on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 The Big Dog, with live video streaming on mylocalradio.com.
At beautiful Bear Lake, skiing, snowmobiling, sailing, and swimming are just some of the fun activities offered to recreationists. The Greater Bear Lake Valley offers prime hunting and fishing areas, whether it's trout fishing in the streams or ice fishing for Cisco on the lake, hunting deer or seeking elk along the high mountain ridges. The scenic corner of Utah and Idaho offers outdoor recreation and historical interests away from crowds and high prices. Visit bearlake.org for more information.
Welcome back to this First Bank presentation of Evanston Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 The Big Dog and live video streaming on mylocalradio.com. ELAN Off here bringing you the action. Evanston lead 23-22. They also lead sets 2-1. Evanston with the serve. Ellingford with the attack. Received by Brown. Here comes an attack by Cokeville. Dug up by Evanston. Now here comes Ellingford, who just passes it over the net. Attack by Cokeville, received by Stacia Barker. Ellingford gonna get the setup off of the Cokeville block, received by the Panthers. They tip it up, it tips the top of the pole on the net, and Evanston goes up 24-22, and it is match point for the Red Devils here in this third place game of the 2019 Cokeville Invitational. Stacia Barker with the serve. Received by Cokeville. And the attack is blocked by Evanston, but it falls on the Evanston side of the net. 24-23 on the Evanston, or the Impact physical therapy scoreboard. Evanston leads by 1. Bailey Allred with the serve. Received by Ellingford. Set up for Ellingford, and she wins it! Ellingford finds the hole in the dead center, and that, I'm telling you right now, is your Dr. McKay Frankham precision play of the game. Ellingford leads Evanston to a third-place finish here at the Cokeville Invitational. Final score in set 4, Evanston 25, Cokeville 23. Evanston wins it in 4. That is your final score. When we come back, we'll have our post-game show right here on mylocalradio.com and KNYN 99.1, The Big Dog. This is a First Bank presentation of Evanston Red Devil Volleyball.
Do you really think you can get a better deal on a vehicle in the city? Poppycock! Rocky Mountain Yeti is hungry for your business and will beat any bona fide deal on any vehicle, or they'll give it to you as a gift. Now that's legendary. Rocky Mountain Yeti Evanston, home of the 20-year, 200,000-mile legendary warranty, where legendary customer service is not a myth.
The best live coverage of local sports, weather, local news, and radio classifieds, plus online streaming music, giveaways, and more. It's all on mylocalradio.com. Watch as your high school teams clash with their biggest rivals. Listen to the latest from your team's coaches. Catch up on local and regional news and stream your favorite music. Visit mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook and stream it all live.
Members of Trona Valley Federal Credit Union feel confident that our staff has your best interest in mind, confident that we acknowledge your financial needs, confident that we are always working hard to provide the best rates, best products, and the best service the industry can offer, and confident that we will always work with you to help achieve your financial goals. Join Trona Valley Federal Credit Union today. TronaValley.com, member NCUA.
With a fresh salad bar featuring many different types of salads, soup, and a baked potato bar, there's something for everyone at the Legal Tender restaurant inside the Best Western Dunmar Inn in Evanston, Wyoming. The Legal Tender got its name from owner Jack Dub Mills, a retired FBI agent. Dub interviewed many notorious gangsters like Benjamin Bugsy Siegel. The restaurant is full of original photography and history you won't find anywhere else. Come in today, the Legal Tender Restaurant, 1601 Harrison Drive, Evanston, Wyoming.
A pass to the Evanston Recreation Center gets you so much more than a weight room. A pass also gives you access to the pool, hot tub, steam rooms, cardio room, cycling studio, shooting range, basketball court, and locker rooms with showers. Passes also let you attend drop-in fitness classes at no additional cost, including Zumba, yoga, cycling, water aerobics, and strength training classes. Live your fit life with a pass to the Evanston Recreation Center. Payment plans available. Stop in today.
Evanston Red Devils, the 2019 Cokeville Invitational third-place finishers by beating Cokeville in 4 sets. We now have our Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap. Evanston came in here after losing in 3 sets to Star Valley in the semifinal. And they came in actually pretty soon after as the JV began warming up as soon as that game ended. In the first set, Evanston took it from 2-3 to 9-3. And they just kind of ran from there with 3 more runs of 3 or more. Set 2, Evanston opened up a 2-0 run and would not be caught and just kept running, and no one was there to catch them. Set 4, they ran into a little bit more trouble. They lose that one 25-21 thanks to a 3-point run to make it 9-8 Cokeville to 12-8 Cokeville. Then another run by Cokeville that made it 22-19 Cokeville to 24-19 Cokeville. And then, of course, the set point. But Evanston came out firing, winning this one. Actually playing from behind most of the time as Cokeville went into the fourth set with a 4-0 run. Evanston had to battle back and really made way with a 4-0 run of their own when it was 12 to 10 Cokeville. It would be 14 to 12 by the time Evanston was through there. And then Evanston would go on a 6-1 run to finish it out, beating Cokeville in 4 and taking third place at the 2019 Cokeville Invitational. That is our Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap. Remember, Jimmy John's is on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meat, gourmet sandwiches, fresh and fast every day. They spend 6 hours daily slicing all natural meats and fresh produce for your 30-second sandwich. That was the Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap. The post-game show continues after the break. We'll have the stats for your Red Devils, as well as rewarding the Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the Game. All of that right here on the post-game show on 99.1 KNYN, the big dog, with video streaming on mylocalradio.com. This is a First Bank presentation of Evanston Red Devil Volleyball.
Do you really think you can get a better deal on a vehicle in the city? Poppycock! Rocky Mountain Yeti is hungry for your business and will beat any bona fide deal on any vehicle, or they'll give it to you as a gift. Now that's legendary. Rocky Mountain Yeti Evanston, home of the 20-year, 200,000-mile legendary warranty, where legendary customer service is not a myth.
The best live coverage of local sports, weather, local news, and radio classifieds, plus online streaming music, giveaways, and more. It's all on mylocalradio.com. Watch as your high school teams clash with their biggest rivals. Listen to the latest from your team's coaches. Catch up on local and regional news and stream your favorite music. Visit mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook and stream it all live.
Hello, this is Dr. McKay Franklin. Something I've really enjoyed as a dentist over the past 20 years are the lasting friendships that I've formed with many of my patients. My staff is really great, and we try hard to make sure that every patient feels a warm welcome. It doesn't matter if it's your first visit or if you've been with us for years. Every patient is welcome and always appreciated. Our goal is to provide the best dental care possible at reasonable rates. Please call us today to schedule your appointment at 307-789-8910.
Go Red Devils!
And as you can see, the lights are going out here at Cokeville Gymnasium in Cokeville, Wyoming. Once again, your final score, Evanston wins the third place game in 4 sets. So we're going to run through these stats really, really quick so we don't end up putting away with the lights out. Lead killer for the Evanston Red Devils, Lauren Ellingford with 17 kills and 1 ace. We also have Stacia Barker with 5, Emily Freeland with 8, and Taryn Holt with 5 as well. Blocks, you had Emily Freeland with 2, Rachel Voss with 2, Taryn Holt with 2. Aces, Taryn Wagstaff with 2, Stacia Barker with 2, and Lauren Ellingford with 1. The Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the Game is going to go to Lauren Ellingford. It was 24-23. Cokeville looked like they were trying to mount a charge, and Ellingford had a beautiful slap into the dead center hole to give Evanston the third place finish. Once again, your final score here from Cokeville, the Evanston Red Devils win third place game. Final score, 3-1. That's a wrap for tonight's post-game show. For our producer, Preston Bush, back in the studio, I'm ELAN OLLIFF, and we will see you guys next time the ball flies. Thank you so much, and take care.
You've been tuned in to a First Bank presentation of Evanston High School Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 with video online at mylocalradio.com. Today's game has been brought to you by Auto Farm Chevrolet, Dr. McKay Frankham DDS, The Come On In Casper, Westar Printing, Flex Fitness, Plains Tire, The Littlest Wood Shop, Evanston Regional Hospital, Rocky Mountain Yeti, Evanston Parks and Rec, the Best Western Dunmar Inn and Legal Tender Restaurant, Arrowhead Dental, Rocky Mountain Sign, Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau, Wyoming Dental Specialties, Uinta County School District No. 1, Elling Ford Brothers, Bear River Dental, and Trona Valley Federal Credit Union. The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Old West Media Incorporated. Our executive producer is Val Cook. We thank our office manager, KNYN Anderson, and our sales manager, Julie Burley, along with sports directors Ryan Steinekert and Jake Hibbard, and production crew Preston Bush and AJ Lamb. The biggest thanks to our sponsors and to you for tuning in. We invite you to visit MyLocalRadio.com for archived games and past interviews with Red Devil players and coaches. Like My Local Radio on Facebook to stay up to date with the games. Thank you for joining us on this First Bank presentation of Evanston Red Devil Sports on KNYN 99.1 FM and on MyLocalRadio.com. Until next time, go Red Devils!